Now we are discussing functions in Python. What is a function? When we call a function, it performs a particular task. There are different types of functions we have already seen in the Python. When we are using the print, it is an inbuilt function. When we call that print, it will perform a particular task of printing the string that is given in the double quotes or single quotes. And we have already seen the input function. Whenever we are writing some string here, by taking this, it is prompting the user to enter some data. So these are library functions. So what are these library functions? Means these functions are already available in the library. Simply we go to the library, we will ask for one book. There is no need to buy that book. There is no need to there is no need we have to sit and write everything. Already those are available in the library. We are borrowing from the library. Please give me that book. I will read for my semester examinations. After completion, I will return. Similarly, I want to use this inbuilt function print at this moment. For this, there is no need to write define what is meaning of print. Already this is available. We are taking. So this is input. This input is also an inbuilt library function. There is another function that is user defined function. User defined function means that function is defined by the user how to perform a particular task. Now see here, I am defining a user defined function ABC. What is this ABC? I have taken a random name. You can also write it as a DEF or your own name. There is no particular way that you have to write in this way. You can write anything, no problem. But you do not write already existing library functions, print input. Take some different function, ABCDEF or your own name. Okay. Before that, you have to write DEF, which tells you are defining a function. This is user defined function. What I want to do by using this user defined function, I want to print some string GPT-AMDV. So when I call this function, every time this function tells, okay, tell me what I can do for you. Simply print this GPT-AMDV. So whenever we are calling this function performs the task of printing GPT-AMDV. Okay, fine. Now we are asking the user, hey user, tell me how many times you are expecting this GPT-AMDV to be printed. Then the user is saying, okay, I want 3 times the GPT-AMDV to be printed. Now the user input, because the input is taking the data in the string, we are converting that string to the int by using the typecasting, which is an explicit conversion we have already discussed. Now this integer data is assigned to variable a. Now a is an integer variable. We have taken the while loop. We are checking whenever a greater than 0, call the function ABC. What is the function ABC? This function, whenever it is calling, it is printing GPT-AMDV. Okay, after that, a value is decremented to 2. Again, the loop is executed second time, second iteration. Again, GPT-AMDV is printed. And the a value is this time, it is decremented to 1. Again, the function is called and it performs a particular task. And after that, the a value is decremented to 0. Now the condition becomes false. Because the condition is false, the control transfers out of the loop. This is how the function strictly obeying our commands. See, whenever we are calling the function, the function is doing its duty. What is its duty? Printing a string in this case. Okay, now we will execute. So we are executing. It is asking how many times, enter the number of times to be printed. I am entering 3. See, it is 3 times the GPT AMDV is printed. Now I am executing again. It is asking how many times it is to be printed. I am saying 5 times. 5 times GPT AMDV is printed. Okay, fine. Now we will check, we will debug what is happening. Step by step we will debug. So I am taking some breaking point here, where we will take some breaking point. Okay, we will take the breaking point somewhere we have to take. Okay, here we will take. I am debugging. So first I have to stop the debugging, and then now I am debugging. enter the number of times to be printed. Okay, 5 times. I am entering. Now the a value is 5. See, because I have entered the number 5, clearly observe the a value is 5. Now what is happening step by step, you observe. Now the a value is decremented to 4. Now the function abc is called. There the blue line is going to that function, and again after that a value is decremented. Again a value is decremented to 3. Now the condition is true. Now again it is printing. After that, now a value is decremented to 2 and condition is true. That's why it is printing gpt-mdv. Now again a value is 1, gpt-mdv is printed. Now a value is 0. A value is 0 means the condition is false. The control transfers out of the loop. This is how we can define a function. Here, for our convenience, for our understanding only, we have taken a one-line function, but you can write a function with 100 lines or 1,000 lines of code, and whenever you call that function, it performs a particular task. So this is how we can create a user-defined function, and we can use that user-defined function by simply calling that function.